With me is Anthony Morocco. He is currently the Public Works Commissioner for Macomb County, and he's up for re-election as a Democrat. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much, Ron.
So, I'm sure just about everybody knows you because you've been in the Office of Public Works for how many years?
This is my 24th year.
24th year.
Commissioner, yes.
But there might be some voters out there that really don't know a little bit about your history, your background, your family. So tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, let's start way back. My parents are immigrants. They came over from Italy. My brother was born in Italy before my parents immigrated here. They couldn't get into the United States. They had to go to Canada, and they spent about, maybe 16 years in Canada. My two sisters got born in Toronto. My parents came over in '47 to the United States. They were able to get in, and I was born in 1948 in the city of Detroit. Lived down near Harper and Gratiot, the little Italy section basically of Detroit. 1953, moved out to East Detroit, now called East Point. I attended grade school there, and I went to Notre Dame High School in Harper Woods, and from there I went to the University of Detroit in Detroit to get my bachelor's in college. And we moved out to Clinton Township in 1969, 1970. So I lived in Clinton Township since 1970 up till about 3 years ago when I moved out to Ray Township.
Okay.
So all the time I spent in Clinton Township, we lived right on the Clinton River, so very familiar with that. And now I live on the north branch of the Clinton River out in Ray. So I like the environment, I like the outdoors. And,
now, did you hold a public office before you were elected as?
I was, first time I got elected to anything was the Chippewa Valley School Board, and I served for 2 years on that. And then I ran for the Macomb County Board of Commissioners, and I represented parts of Clinton Township and Macomb Township at the time. And then I was out of politics for about 4 years, and then when the Public Works Commissioner, who was Tom Welsh.
Remember Tom?
Yeah, Tom had been there for a long time. He retired, and I ran for his position. And I beat, in the primary, I happened to beat Pat Johnson, who happened to be chairman of the board of Macomb County Board of Commissioners. And then my general election in November was against David J. Sr.
Oh, yes. I remember
the father of David J. Jr., who happened to be a little rabble-rouser, I guess you could say, in the Republican Party.
Back in his time.
Yeah, so I had no free, easy ride to get to the position.
So you've been Public Works Commissioner for 24 years?
That's correct.
What have you accomplished in those 24 years? What do you like to hang your hat on and say, this is what I did in that office?
Well, I ran for it, like I said, because Tom Welsh had retired. And I lived on the Clinton River, and I used to see oil slicks coming down the river behind the house. And so I got concerned about that. And I said, I want to get this river, hopefully I can help get it clean. And I think Public Works would be the job for me. So I ran for that position. I'm very proud that over the years, in 24 years, the Clinton River now is very clean, regardless of what some people happen to say. You know, our beaches, when I took into office, they were being closed like 300 times during the year, 300 beach closings during the year. Last year, I think we had 50 beach closings. So we've worked on that. You know, to me, I want to reduce to 50 beach closings too, and we're going to little by little. You know, we do more improvements, we catch more polluters, and the environment's a lot cleaner in the river and the beach because I believe my term in office.
If you get reelected, what is still on your to-do list? What do you see as
I want to stop the sewer overflows, more of them. You know, we had sewer separation programs in St. Clair Shores, Roseville, East Point, spent over $81 million there to do that. That cut down on the beach closings a lot and the spills into the lake. And we currently have another project in the engineering phase right now, looking at increasing capacity, again, to hold back some of those overflows. So little by little, we're going to get the lake cleaner and cleaner.
On a broader scale, beyond just the Public Works Commission, as a county whole, what do you see as the biggest threats or concerns that the county is facing in the future?
Well, I can't talk about the whole county. I can talk about my position, and I just want to see economic growth still, and I think our office also is part of that. We kind of put sewers in areas where there's a demand for them. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves and spend money when there's not going to be any development because one person says, hey, I want to develop a piece of property, and we shouldn't go spend $5 million for somebody for that. But if you get a community itself, like Ray Township now is talking that they'd like to see some sewer out in their south end. Well, if I can get the community behind it, then I would go ahead and do something like that. This way it'd benefit the whole community and not one or two developers who are trying to make, some money.
Okay.
That's my thoughts.
Now, this is the stump speech part. This is where you can address the voters out there and tell them why you would like to be reelected as Public Works Commissioner.
Because I would like to continue on with what I've done. We've cleaned up the environment over 24 years. It's not as clean as I want to see it. We're going to clean it better yet. I've been in office for 24 years. I've come under budget every year in my office, returned money back to the general fund of the county, and I think we can continue doing that. I'm a businessman by trade, and that's how I run my office, just like a business. Try to save money. I look to the future, become proactive. We don't want to be reactive. And when we are reactive, it's because there happened to be an accidental spill somewhere, but we jump on it right away and we contain it, and we do a good job. And I want to continue doing a good job for the county of Macomb.
Very good. Well, we wish you the most success in your reelection efforts for not only the primary, but also in the general election in November.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Ron.
And thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.